Oh,
Yo,
what's he getting?
welcome.
What?
Welcome in.
We don't care about that. Jake. We
Episode.
don't care about.
Oh, hang on. What
Clone's
am I
doing
doing?
something.
You guys are shit at this.
Clone's doing something. Clone's getting something out of his box. What are you doing? What's in your box of boxes? What are you doing?
What's
Bit
in
cheeky
there?
asking someone what's in their box straight away, isn't it? We've only just started.
I'm the kind of guy that likes to do that. You know, I like to get straight to the point.
I like cheeks, and you've got cheeks, lots of them. It's Elvis juice,
mate.
Hey,
yes,
that's all right.
Elvis juice. Sorry, Jake. Where were we? Sorry,
I was
episode
saying
7.
welcome, episode 8 for God's sake, and we missed last week, so we're back. We're back again after all the fun of last week, and we've got 2 weeks of exciting news to recap on.
Okay.
Real good, real exciting,
real good. Yeah.
Look how high res I look. Look at that. I look gorgeous.
Good,
I got myself up. I am reversed. I am flipped. That's the weird thing. It makes my head look weird.
You're always that way?
Yeah. I've flipped myself. What about if I flip myself? How about that? Should we cause mid? Here we go. Boom. Unflipped.
Holy shit.
How does that look? Did it jack up everything? What happened?
No, everything's fine. You've got a different jacket on.
So I'm not in.
I've
got the red on now.
That's good.
I've got the red on now. There you go. Boom. Look, see, my face looks way better flipped. You know?
Do you think?
Surely it does. I don't know. What do you think? Because Jake, you've seen me in real life. And we'll get to real life talking about things a little bit later. But you've seen me in real life. What do you think? This way or the previous way? Because this is the way this is the way you wouldn't see me in real life. Whereas in real life, you'd see me the other way.
Mate, I don't know.
Do you not pay attention?
I did not pay attention.
No. This is unbelievable. Clone A.
Like, where's his suit?
Where's your suit? I mean, like this. It's like this in between thing. Like, is this like a casual Friday type of thing for you when you come on our show?
No, this is all business.
This is all business.
What?
Where's the jacket?
This is all business. Just like my haircut. Business up in front, business out and back. But in between, there's some tomfoolery, you know.
Okay.
I got a new tie. What about this?
Is that a new tie?
Yeah, it's a new tie. It's gold.
Oh, nice.
Big gold action. Do you know?
What was your normal tie?
It was this one that was blue, pink and blue, dark blue.
Okay.
I look like a licorice all salt. You know, the old lovely delicious sweets. So Clone's looking a bit confused, but I think that's just his general demeanor.
I feel like I was trying to put my finger on where I've got that outfit choice from before. I'm trying to think where I've seen it, and dude, have you ever worked at Cosmos?
I no, I haven't. No, I have eaten at Cosmos though. Have you eaten at Cosmos? It's a massive chain, right?
What's
I got
Cosmos?
some tips from there.
All you can eat Chinese buffet.
Yeah, I got chips.
Let's role play, Jake.
Okay.
Episode, what was it, 1 or 2?
Episode 1.
You're going episode 1. You're going up to an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet.
I'm feeling really hungry right now. Hey there, Carve. Can you recommend me a place that I can perhaps eat all that I want?
You should eat at the delicious Cosmo.
What's this Cosmo? You are telling me about? It's a fantastic
all-you-can-eat Chinese and Oriental buffet.
That sounds like that could be right up my avenue. Can you
say ass? Right up my ass. Like what? Who the hell is this?
Can you give me a example of what I may be able to eat in this fantastic cosmos of the world?
They offer you some form of chow mein, some form of Chinese curry, some form of sesame prawn toast. Lovely.
Could I get?
I'm a big fan.
Go through the whole list of Cosmos.
Could I get some chicken balls?
Balls, please.
He's not into the balls. He's into the heart.
And some salt and pepper chips.
Nice. This sounds good,
mate. They got cheese and tomato pizza there.
They do.
Cheese and tomato pizza.
chicken
of
nuggets,
the
that kind
of,
of thing. They
of
got a
the
little
Chinese variety.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's just cheese and
yeah.
tomato pizza.
Oh,
It's sweet.
that's no good, is it?
It's next to the breadsticks and the garlic and
Anyway, what the fuck are we talking about here? Clone,
food.
look, let's get
Always.
some words from you, mate. Look at you, mate. Look at what's with
Hey,
your hair
clone,
looks
are you
longer.
here?
What do you mean, am I here? Oh, you're not here. You need to go clean up.
My beer just spurted.
Oh, I didn't hear.
It just spurted across the room.
It's like the worst fucking ASMR ever.
So what do you think of my hair, Clone?
What do you mean?
What's
What do you
going on
mean
with
about
your
my
hair, clone?
Why? What's up with it?
You're looking a bit
Is it naturally
bedraggled
white?
today.
Is it naturally white?
Yeah.
Do you dye your roots?
Yeah.
Do you dye your roots? That'd be a good idea. That'd be good to throw them off the scent, you know?
Exactly, dude. Yeah, I'm naturally white.
Yeah.
Where are we rolling with this?
So this looks good.
Looks good.
Cool.
Hey, I got a
you know?
haircut, but it's grown out a little bit now. Hang on.
Yeah, let's have a look at this haircut. I
You
want
always wear a fucking hat. How do we know?
Well, last
on, he's having
week
to adjust this.
when we couldn't do the show, it was all ready because I went and got my haircut that day. But
Oh, it's
to where you
not
got a
as
fresh
fresh
haircut. I think
anymore.
it looks better when it's grown out a bit more. Yeah, no, I think it looks a bit better because before it was looking a bit. You're looking a bit like you've just cut your hair. You know, you get that kind of like attacked line kind of look. Whereas this is
You
kind of
just look
more
like a bunch of blocks to me.
hey
yeah.
guys. Oh no, I'm looking the wrong way. Hey guys.
He looks like a budget footballer, amateur footballer. There you go.
An amateur footballer. Mate,
Well, you don't look like a professional one.
I'm just glad that you think it's
Let's be
anything
real,
to do with sport. It's like, oh, look at me, I'm looking fit these days.
Fuck's sake.
Dear,
I
dear,
got a
dear, dear.
haircut. No one's saying about it. It's all about
get a
Jake's
haircut? I thought you'd grown your
we
hair.
were talking about your hair and you didn't mention your freaking haircut, did you?
No,
Go on.
because you
Tell us
said
about
the
your
colour of my hair.
experience. I know this is.
Yeah.
I've heard all about this. You wouldn't.
I got a
shut up.
haircut and a whiskey. Get fucked.
Oh wait, I think I saw the tweet. You got to go into detail about this. So,
Okay.
was there any hair inside the whiskey? Did they
No.
ask you the whiskey before they did the hair? Which was the order? Come on, you got to give us a bit more
So
of
I
the.
went in there with Emily, and they were like, "Sorry." Oh, no, I was like, "Are you doing walk-ins?" And they were like, "Yeah." But she can't be here. I was like, "Why?" They're like, "Oh, well, she's got to go off and do something because it's going to be a while, and she can't sit here and wait. So here's a
Yeah.
token so she can go get herself a lovely drink down the road." I was like, "Oh, okay."
They do that?
Bye. Yeah.
Yeah.
They give you a free drink down the road.
Yeah, for the girlfriend and everything. I sat down. The guy put
Mate,
the
okay.
paper around me.
Can we rein in expectations here? How much did this cost? All in. I want to rein in expectations because I'm thinking about investing in a decent haircut. What's
Mate,
the
I
want you to
experience
Put down
cost?
a
This is an
value as we go
experience.
along.
Okay, tell me the
So
value.
far, how do you think? Like,
And
what
tell
do
me,
you think?
tell me if it's optional as well. You got to tell me if it's optional. Do you have to drink? Do they force a whiskey into your hand?
It's complimentary.
It's complimentary. How much do I think so far in terms of giving a free drink to M's?
To the girlfriend?
Yeah. £4.50. No,
£4.50.
£7.80.
£7.80. Right. Okay. So I sit down and they're
Mhm.
like, "What would you like to drink? A beer,
That's another
whiskey?" And I'm like,
£3.
Yeah.
"A beer
Before you
or a
even-
whiskey?"
before you even-
The motion of them like wisping off the hair from the previous customer, that's £3. Boom.
That's the getting in the taxi cost, isn't it? Where you just see it
Yeah.
suddenly like, oh well, that's £3 before you even
That's
go
another
anywhere.
20.
No, they put the bib around you.
Put bib around me. He was like, "Do you want a beer or whiskey?" I was like, I've been to places where they give beer and everything, but I've
Mhm.
never been to a place where they offer whiskey. And I was just
Whiskey.
like, "Holy fucking shit!" I went, "Well,
And
what whiskey have you got?"
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, very good question. Very
Yeah.
smart man.
And he
Man of
went round the
taste.
back. He grabbed the
Mhm.
bottles. He went, "We've got 2 bottles of Jack." And funnily enough, the guy has no idea about whiskey because one of them was Jim Beam.
We've got 2 bottles of Jack Daniels, and one of them isn't Jack Daniels. Okay, which one do you want?
We've got white Jack and black Jack.
What wine would you like? What do you have? Well, we've got red or white. Okay, right. Okay.
Posh white. That's what we've got.
Okay. So did you did he get the old little measure out, or did he just glug it into the glass? What's going on here?
He literally glugged it in. It was
He
just
glugged
like
it
a
in.
fucking nice
No
bit of
inhibitions.
fucking whiskey
All right.
in there. No, mate,
Okay,
that's
so
good.
we've got to guess the whiskey price. So what did you get in then? Jack Daniels?
Jack Daniels.
Okay, £9.70. What do you think, Jake?
What?
£9.70 for a
Which?
double of Jack Daniels and a hairdresser's.
Oh, like how much he's? I know how much he's paid for
Yep.
it. Sorry, so I'm out of bidding.
This is actually bullshit.
I'm not even going to play along. This is
right,
all on
okay,
you,
all right,
Carve.
This is a streamlined
I'm
thing.
sorry, Carve, but when we met up, we weren't going to be like, sorry, we can't have a conversation.
So me and Clone met up like earlier in the week. We'll talk about that in a minute, but we did say like let's not just save all our stories for the podcast. But
Of course not,
But we
Yeah,
haven't
you know,
told Carve anything
your
yet.
time-
when we first met, you walked
Your
through the
time's
door,
definitely
like,
worth more
"You're a
than
big
mine,
boy."
and also everyone else's. It's fine.
It was a great weekend.
okay.
I'm sorry you missed it, Carve.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were all sorry. So what do you? Dying. So what? Okay, you sat down. You had the whiskey. What then? Did you start talking about what kind of haircut you want?
He cut his hair.
No, but
that was a good one.
I would like. What did you ask for? Because I'd struggle to even define what you have right now, let alone know what you asked for to
I
help
literally
get
just
to this
say,
state.
I just say, tidy it up a bit on top and give me an undercut.
How do you
and they're like,
tidy a bit on top when it's reaching your chin? That's
They
not.
just-
What do you mean? Like
that's just my top bit.
that's the top. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have any on the sides or anything. It's all shaved off.
When they say tidy it up, do they cut
they-
it to a line?
Yeah, well, they pull it all out. They get to the dead bits, and they're like,
The dead
That's
bits. And
You're missing a vital.
at
You're missing a
alarming
vital
rate
part
right
of the story.
Yeah, where is this? So you had the haircut. What else?
I had done with the haircut. There was good music. They told me they have a bar that's open till 8 o'clock on a Saturday where they serve cocktails and play good music.
Is that the?
That's the
Well,
fucking
Jake-
story. But like, you know,
Jake
that
knows
was
some extra details. Jake's holding him back. Is he allowed to talk about it? What happened? What? Jake's
What,
holding
the
back. What's
haircut?
happened here? Yeah.
Go
What
on.
else has happened?
I don't know.
You think
I'm
you
just
said
waiting.
it was that it?
Well,
You went
that's
and
what I was
you
asking.
did
Is
it.
that it? He said he got it washed a
Yeah.
couple of times.
Oh,
Like, that
Oh,
was
he washed it a
something
few
new.
times too.
And,
Gosh.
and Jesus, you've been
He
drinking.
washed
haven't
my
you,
hair
Carve?
as well. Come
Look
on,
at
you
you. You're on the whiskey. You're on the whiskey.
Some gold. I thought you knew some gold. You were like, oh no, he's taking the hair, and oh no, they came
What
with
did
lots
your
of
missus
beer.
get?
Whiskey.
You know what?
What
You know
did
what?
your
He
missus
did
get
look
to
like
drink?
a very skinny Jake. Like, you know, have you seen the photo of him?
No.
Look at him. It looks like a very skinny Jake on my Twitter, right? With
yeah.
tattoos everywhere.
Okay, I'll have to get it
Well,
up.
not right now.
We'll have
but,
to. Not right now. No. We'll do it now. It's everyone's time.
It's everyone's
For
time.
fuck's sake.
CloneKorp.
Are you seriously?
Hang
There's-
on, you've just
there's a lot
got
about this Doug-
loads of pictures of like random people
there's
on your
A
thing.
lot of
Like,
pictures of Doug
and then-
Cockle.
One guy thought Elijah was my dentist.
What?
hey, look, there's a picture
So-
of me. You still haven't got the good picture of me, which is really sad.
I posted a good picture of you on Facebook where you'll never see it.
Why did you post it on
Oh, I found it.
Facebook? Have you got a Facebook?
That doesn't look like Jake.
No.
How does that look like me? What a band.
That's not like you.
Can I get this up without breaking everything? I don't know whether I can.
Yeah, you should be able to bring it up like.
There we go. It's.
It is.
Look, there he is. But it also looks like I'm kind of in the background as well.
Yeah.
I'm photobombing.
Fucking the Jake clones. You go to Liverpool, everyone.
Yeah,
looks
they're
like
all
fucking
me.
Jake.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you had the haircut. You had the whiskey. So what was the total price? We didn't get to it. What was the total?
What do you think?
So and
Two
so this
washes,
includes-
haircut,
Okay.
whiskey. He was literally when he was fading it and everything.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
If you can tell, right? From the craftsmanship.
Yep.
He was doing it for about an hour. Just
Yeah, it looks
fading.
like an hour's worth of work. Yeah.
Look at you. Sorry, mister. I'll go to fucking, what is it, Supercuts?
Super cuts, top cuts. I got a
Fucking-
top man.
Top Man Cuts. What is that, the booth outside of Top Man? Where the guy's like, I'll do your shoes too.
Do it all, mate. Oh dear. So, okay, so hold on. So
Brush your teeth for you.
free drink for you. Free drink for the the old girlfriend. Free drink for for
double shot of whiskey for me.
because there's two
Is it
free
only
drinks
one you
and a
could get, or
haircut.
could you get like more?
Yeah, could you just keep on reloading? You know.
Like what
could get
happened
more
if
if
you
I
ran
wanted
out of
to.
drinks and you're like, yo, I need another one now?
No, I'm sure I could keep drinking. I couldn't get drunk there, obviously.
Why not?
If he's cutting my hair.
Yeah. Like when? Okay, so I reckon £69. All in.
Really?
In.
In city centre as
Also,
well.
this is actually a
just
damn
making
good
this up,
thing.
but-
Can we just have a little look? That hairdresser has got like a terrible bowl head haircut. How did you like trust him to do your hair?
Because he had tattoos and he's like,
'Cause he had
"Come on,
tattoos?
everybody."
He's pretty, and his blow dry is pretty.
CarvemUp's
Pretty
got a
impressive.
better haircut than him.
I do, yeah.
Dude, go and say that to his face.
Go and say that to his face.
He follows me on Twitter now. I hope he
Oh no,
watches this.
he's gonna watch this show.
Yeah, he's gonna know.
I hope he watches this. And I hope this is a clip, Carve.
I never said anything. I never said anything. All I said was,
Carve, you
he was
better
a
clip
lovely
this. I'm gonna
man.
tag him in it.
He was the lovely man that cut your hair for a fair and even price. That's what I'm gonna say.
It's
How much was it?
Honestly, one of the best haircuts I've ever had.
How much was
How
it?
much was it?
£26.
Carve's face.
You said 69.
I mean, I wasn't talking about the quality of the haircut. I was talking about the free booze. Where I'm from, booze costs money. I don't know about you. I don't.
So are you going back there?
I don't know. What, to the bingo hall that fucking Carve's from? Or
Did he do your
Christ.
beard as well?
Yeah, actually,
no,
did
we
he shoot
didn't.
that? No? How much was that
didn't.
extra?
That-
50p?
What
Oh,
are you on
dear.
about?
But I think Clone's just like, I'm done with this conversation.
No? How much is a waxing from this guy?
I'm done
If
with
you wanted to
How much
wax
for
your
a wax?
I'm
in fact,
kind
how
of
much would it be to
offended by
burn your
that.
ears so you can get like the you know, for a second I just looked at the picture again and I thought your earlobes were massive, but I forgot that you have the earrings, the spaces. I thought you just had massive ears.
Were
I
you
was like,
about to
holy
say,
shit.
how can we fucking shrink your earlobe? What if I did have big earlobes and that was like a major insecurity? It's like, hey, let's shrink your fucking gigantic earlobes. Fucking hell, dude.
Ripped. They look good.
Mm.
You know?
Never get fucking Carve to
big.
do charity work. He'll just make fun of everyone.
Are you saying that you're not a charity? You're not a charity. What are you talking about? What are you
I will be soon, like for the
soon,
Big
mate.
Ear Society.
the old TwitchCon Amsterdam being bloody well shut down?
Oh,
Yeah.
don't.
Oh, how are we feeling about that?
Yeah, let's have a moan about that. Jesus Christ!
I'm
There's
so
TwitchCon
happy.
Amsterdam.
I'm
All right,
so
so
happy. Goddamn Amsterdam. Didn't
Wait.
want to go there for TwitchCon anyway.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
threw some money at it for the funsies.
It was
So,
like, you
you
know,
guys still
investing
going?
in
What are you guys
nothing.
doing? What's the plan?
I
Dude,
don't know.
we might not even be able to fly.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It's so hard at this minute because like they're shutting down. They shut down E3 today.
Yeah,
E3
yeah.
is cancelled. That's not until
They
June,
were
for
very-
God's sake.
They're very adamant about TwitchCon London being still up, but I don't know. You just don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
Who knows?
I've cancelled
They're very
mine.
adamant. You've cancelled which? TwitchCon London?
No. Amsterdam.
TwitchCon Amsterdam. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sort of on the fence at the moment because obviously I've put money into it, and like, I can get some
didn't
money back.
Realize. Yeah.
But I don't know. I've got a while to decide, so
I
on the
straight
fence.
up don't travel that much, so I didn't realize how non-refundable most things are and how much people are actually losing out on this because they can't go. Like I know people
Mhm.
that have spent £400 or £500 on or $400 or $500 on like flights and certain types of accommodation. They just can't get it back.
Yeah.
Like I can't get back like about £180, I think £170 or something, which is small fry compared to some people that are spending like, especially if you come from America or something. You know,
Oh,
those
yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
flights are non-refundable. I didn't
just
actually
yeah.
realize that was the thing. And it sounds stupid because everyone knows this if you're a frequent traveler, but I just don't travel. I don't book the travel if I'm traveling. So I've been going places, but I haven't really been organizing it. So this was the first one I've ever had to organize, and this is the first time immediately I'm like, oh, I've been burned here. Like,
Yeah.
Always just get the PA to sort it. So
yeah.
I think some airlines are being really good with refunds,
Mm,
which is like because of the circumstances. The other thing is if you've got travel insurance, quite a few travel insurance companies are saying, yeah, you can get your money back on that. This is like,
reimbursing it, yeah.
yeah, this
I
is
didn't have travel
we'll
insurance before
cover
I bought it.
this.
So,
But yeah, I don't know. Like for me, I think I'm traveling with a budget airline, which I'm pretty sure won't want to refund the flights, and then we've got like 1 night stay somewhere else that wouldn't like
yeah,
that's non-refundable because we
same here.
extended it a little bit. So
Yeah.
but I can get the
I didn't.
bulk of the hotel stay back over like the expensive days, and that's like a substantial amount of money. So I'm
Yeah,
really on the
definitely.
fence about it at the moment, just because. I mean,
You want to waste it and whatnot.
I don't want to waste it, or it's whether it's worth it to go for the weekend. I think it would be good to go for the weekend because I know a lot of people are definitely, or at this point, are still definitely wanting to go, because they're in a situation they can't refund anything. But I think it's very early to say as well because we don't know what's going to happen. I think
Yeah,
like
sure.
like latest reports is like it'll all hit its peak in the next 4 weeks or so. So
Right, yeah.
like we'll see what happens really in a month's time.
Well, people were saying just go, just do it, but like we could see with our Airbnb that the group of 16 of us, we were slowly going to be pulling out, and I was like, well, let's just call this out now. I had to be the guy. I was the guy that was like, right, okay, is this going to work out? Is everything going to be cancelled? Like the thing I'm worried about is like, okay, say we go to it and we go and just hang out with people that we know there. Is the transport going to be like hindered in any way? Is any other social situation going to be hindered in any way because of people locking things down, people shutting things down for certain reasons or not? Sounds like insane and stupid, but you just never know. Like,
What are they going to do with
you
the
go
red
there and
light
you find that,
district?
yeah,
That's what you're
yeah,
worried
Oh my
about. I
God.
can understand it. Like, if you're
yeah,
just going to suddenly go there and the red light district's closed,
it's,
like,
can't do anything.
exactly.
And that was Clone's main thing. That's why he's wearing sunglasses, you know?
I know. I mean, like, I was gonna go. I
That's why
wear
it
my
was.
sunglasses at night always, and like, I was gonna go there, have a good time. But now it's like there's gonna be a no spitting policy, and obviously I just go there for the spit.
Mm. I mean, I was planning on spitting in your mouth at least 2 to 3 times a night. So I don't,
Dude,
the
how can
fact
we
that,
play? How can we play spit hockey without spitting in each other's mouths? It just.
it's criminal. It's criminal, son.
I only had one dream, and that was my dream the moment I found your channel.
Yeah.
Just
With that
play
said, though,
spit
with
hockey.
the whole thing, everyone's looking at like, oh, I've lost this amount, oh, I've lost that amount. Whereas I genuinely, the way I felt was, oh, I've just gained 500 quid because I don't have to go. Yeah, sure, I've lost a bit, but I've just gained a shitload of money. Like it's a bunch of spare cash. I'm like, oh, okay, shit, that's not too bad. Nice. I'm saddened that I can't go. I feel
Does it?
it's kind of a
Do you
sad
think
moment, but
you could change it over and go to San Diego?
I don't know if I want to bother or not. I don't know.
Imagine if you get all booked up for that though.
And then that get
Just
cancelled
Yeah.
as well.
I mean, it's a bigger population over there, and it's gonna be like the whole like how it like spread out anyway because it was like everyone went over to like where it all started. What was it in
Yeah.
China and everything? Everyone was there for Chinese New Year, and then like everyone came back over. It's just like spread like wildfire everywhere. It's like fireworks coming out. So I feel like imagine everyone that's going over to San Diego, they're all coming from all over the fucking world because the San
Yeah.
Diego was it TwitchCon is like one of the biggest fucking it is the TwitchCon, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Definitely.
everyone's gonna be there, and whew,
Mm.
I can see that getting closed down if there's not a vaccination or
Mm.
anything done by then.
I mean, obviously, we're all up for
Maybe.
TwitchCon 2021. If that happens. EU, obviously.
Oh God, it's so mad thinking about it, isn't it? That
It's
we've
terrible, yeah.
actually got to think about a fucking virus.
I wasn't giving it any attention for the longest time until
No one
things
was.
like like gaming stuff started getting cancelled, and I was like, wait a minute, are they actually gonna do this? Like I recently
Yeah.
I had to buy because I have certain family requirements in terms of like household supplies. I had to order a crap ton of toilet paper because everyone's ordering toilet paper for no reason. They're like, oh, I'm just gonna order 700 because it's all gonna run out, and I'm like, okay. So I bought a bunch of Amazon, but I didn't have any need to really. It's just like
You just
I
did.
can't afford to be left out. That's the problem. But then the problem is everyone else thinks like that,
So like
and then
you panic bought because everyone else is
yeah.
panic buying.
Yeah, and
And
it was
everyone
because
else
we
is
couldn't.
panic buying because
Yeah,
everyone else is panic.
and the
It's
reason
so
why
stupid.
I panic bought specifically off of Amazon was because nowhere else was selling any toilet paper. I
You
literally
can buy
couldn't
it
get
off
toilet paper.
eBay. If you go onto eBay, you can buy some emergency toilet roll, and it comes in a nice little packet. It's great.
I ordered 70 rolls off of Amazon at a decent price. I don't know if it's still in stock or not, but for anyone listening to this, if you guys need toilet paper, Amazon's got your back.
Go to CarvemUp because he's got it all.
Under CarvemUp, rob
He's
my
got
house,
it in his bunker.
in my bunker. I mean, hand soaps. You couldn't get any hand soaps. There
Have
was a
you
bunch of
ordered
stuff
them
we
as
couldn't get.
well?
Yeah,
Did you order a big load
and
of
we,
tinned food? Beans?
I didn't bother with any of that. I don't know.
Like, that's the important stuff, for God's sake.
This is stuff you actually
I
need.
don't
Yeah, that's
understand the
need.
stuff that...
This is what I mean. This is what I mean. It's stupid. It's the standard UK bullshit of let's buy all the bread and milk when there's like some sort of like storm or something, and it's like
It's
what?
the cure for the corona. Just rub it all over your
Yeah.
body.
I need bread and milk. You know what I said? I said after the TwitchCon was cancelled, I was like, well, you know what? With my newfound wealth, I'm going to go and buy all the bread and milk and see what happens. See if it spreads. Like, see if I can cause like a riot with others that people are buying all of the bread and
There's no
in the
bread
South.
left.
Walking out with 6 trolleys of bread and milk. Just
It's so weird. It's all out of stock. I better go and buy all the bread and milk where I am as well. Okay, then.
sake.
I'm surprised there's so much... Like, beer is the number one thing, isn't it? For God's sake.
Yeah.
Just go and get a big load of alcohol for
What
the
else are you going to do if you're indoors and bored?
I mean, that's just us. For every streamer out there, self-isolation is just...
Very normal, yeah.
It's just, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like, I wasn't going to be going out for the next 6 weeks anyways, so... What's the reason? When was the last time you left the house?
I mean, I had to walk early. I had to actually go over the road early. I need to do something. Need to do something.
Do you
Freshen
often go
myself
off
up.
the road?
So I attempt at least a 3-minute walk at least once every month, just to really get the old bowels moving.
Once every
A
month.
3-minute walk.
Does that include the stairs that you have to go up and down?
No.
No. That's
I
another
don't
30
include that.
seconds.
I mean, yeah.
Nice. That's not bad.
So
What about you-
anyway,
what
we
about
can't
you,
gloss
Chloe?
over this, but what about you, Chloe? Well, speaking of walking around, obviously we didn't really talk about it. We glossed over it. How was the old Comic-Con? You guys went to Comic-Con. You two met for potentially the first time?
Yes.
Yeah, you two had a pint together. I saw the pint. I saw this sort of laughing action. You guys were laughing. You were doing this sort of laughing motion.
Yeah.
I don't really know what that is whenever I'm near
We
you
were
guys,
laughing.
We're laughing. It was
Yeah.
It was nice.
Dunno.
So CloneKorp was up for the weekend in Liverpool. He was doing some
Comic-Con.
handling in handling of something in Comic-Con.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
You say this because I'm gonna go and open my window. It's actually I don't want to start sweating on camera right now. So you open this up. I'm still here in spirit.
He was up for the weekend, and since that's just down the road for me, I was like, let's meet up for a pint. We've never actually met face to face. And and he's
You
like,
want to stare him
okay.
dead in the eye?
Dead in the eye. Like,
He's like,
okay.
okay.
Okay. Like, I just wanted to do that thing that's normal to do. To just go up and, just slap him in the crotch as soon as you meet him. So we organised to meet up last Friday. It was really nice. So we made our way down. Me, Becky, and like we went to meet Clone and his missus. Found out where he's staying and stuff like that. First things first, he's like, "Come to our room. We're just having a drink while we're getting ready." And we're like, "Oh, okay. Well, this is a bit odd, isn't it?"
Straight to the room. Okay.
We played along anyways, and and like
odd.
come in,
What's
and he's
a bit
like,
odd about inviting you in? I'll never invite you in again.
Which room are you in? It's like, we're in 911. Okay, so
You're not even
putting this in here, like starting it, like, and then so he's in this building, right? And you go in, and it's like this intercom system. So I'm like, okay, do the number, call them up as you do. And then it was it was this like, and I'm like, who the fuck's on the other end of this? And then there's this light that flashes on me.
Oh,
Becky,
shit.
like, whoa, get your face out of here. Get your what's going on? Get away.
It sprays you with like water.
This is what it felt like. So and then he's like, comes up. So anyways, we go up to his room.
Oh god.
And so he's up on whatever floor. We go up there, knock on the door, and first thing the bastard said to me is, "Fucking hell, you're a big boy, aren't you? You're really tall." And I'm like, Nice to meet you.
So wait, how tall is CloneKorp compared?
Mate, he's only about
A little
3'4". How tall do you reckon I am?
You're about 75'8", aren't you? What are you?
You've seen me actually, so you know I'm.
I've stood next to you. I've been like, "Right, Jake, let's go, mate." I've got some light bulbs.
Jake's like, how tall do you think I am? Wait 1 second.
Hey there.
Here we go. Let's just start working this. It just keeps going.
Hang on.
Whoa. Hang on. Here we go. Here you go. It says 69 over 420, I think.
It says, mate, you're right. It does say 69 over 456. Sorry, not 420.
456. Oh my
god. So you two met. So wait, is Jake taller than Clone?
Yes, he is. He's a little bit taller, yeah.
A little bit taller or a lot bit taller?
Probably like a head or two taller.
Yeah.
Is he, how tall is Clone?
He's not that tall. I thought he was like, normal height, but he's not.
I thought you were like some sort of gargantuan arsehole. I thought
over there. Fucking hell.
I thought you were the longest bellend in this group.
No, he's like short and skinny.
And stocky.
A long bellend.
Oh shit.
Are we in a Greek restaurant?
Small amount, okay.
Did you just?
It was small. It was small. It was like a third. Okay.
Right. So yeah, that was lovely. He gave me a beer. Told me to put my car keys in the bowl as we went in, and the laugh as he goes right there. And yeah, he like showed me around his lovely room. I think,
my room was delightful.
I think from this part of the story, do you want to take over and tell us about your room?
Yeah, no problem. So Emily, my lovely better half, my PA that I sometimes make love to.
Is he? Look,
you got something.
I think he's spilling out of his mouth.
Are you fucking laughing about me?
That was funny. Carry on with your story. I apologize.
Yeah. Go on,
can you relate, Jake? Is that why you find it so funny?
It was just a funny thing. Can I relate? Yeah. Oh, I also sometimes make love to her as well. It's just funny.
You just mute it. So that
Did I mute during that?
Yeah, that's great. That was completely muted.
You also sometimes.
Sometimes I do.
Dear. So wait.
So yeah, we're looking around the apartment. I was showing Jake, and like basically it was a very beautiful apartment. I mean, we got an Airbnb, and it was like right dead in the city center and everything, overlooking everything. I literally far outside your door, and you're there like anywhere. Like of course, great. Now just to refer real quick to. I wish I filmed it, but when Jake hit the intercom, Now, I went over to Emily. I was like, Emily, watch this.
What?
I went over to the intercom.
Watch
Now,
this.
excuse your ears right now.
Yeah, okay.
But
Yeah.
I went over there. I was like, what the fuck do you want over there, you piece of shit?
You bastard.
Loud as I could.
You bloody cheeky goy.
He fucking bounced back.
Like the
Dear,
sound of
dear.
it just sounded.
Yeah.
Hang on.
He fucking
Like,
walked away from the camera.
yeah, it sounded like this. It sounded like this.
Was there a camera?
And I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Perfect. I could see him perfectly. It was great. It was just like you could just see his face just like go.
Well, nope. Nope, right out of there, dude.
So good. But yeah, the apartment was amazing. We had our own kitchen, washing machine, everything like that. You know, you walk in, there's a nice L-shaped like couch, TV, pretty small, but then it's like, oh, look at this. It's got its own hallway around the corner. You go and look around the corner, it's a big giant fucking mirror. Where's the bedroom?
There isn't one.
There isn't one. Where
Wait,
the
what?
fuck's
There
the
isn't
bed?
Is it the sofa? Is it just a big sofa bed?
It's the sofa. You pull it out. Oh my god.
Wait, what the hell are you eating? Where'd you get
Becky's
this
just
from?
brought me a cookie. She just made
bullshit.
Becky, where the
his.
fuck's my cookie?
Yeah, where's mine?
It's got a gooey chocolate center. It's got peanut
Oh, that.
butter in there.
Oh,
It's got. It's
you lost me.
amazing.
I'm going to pour measures of whiskey and tears right now. You know, what are you? How the other
But yeah.
half live?
Carry on. I'm just gonna eat this.
So
Then,
okay, so you met at the hotel. Then what happened from there? Did you actually hang out that day? What happened? Was
Yeah,
that
we
on
went
Saturday?
out. Well, it was night time. We went out because I'd just been handling for the first day.
Handling.
Yeah.
Handling everyone's balls. Now, because we got there on the Thursday and everything, and like fucking on Friday and shit, we were there from 8 o'clock in the morning till about 5, 6 o'clock with our guests and everything. And like we had like an hour to chill out. We were only like 5 minutes from the venue. But yeah, me and Jake, we went out with the girlfriends to a few places. Tried to find somewhere to fucking eat.
Right, of course, yeah. Was it all booked
Now,
up? Yeah.
Now, this is the thing. We were gonna go to what's it called? Smuggler's Cove, and this was like some fucking pirate ship themed, like, you know, like fucking really nice place. I mean,
I never would have
actually
guessed.
ended up going there. It was really nice. And
Oh, yeah.
Did you go?
that night. Yeah, it was good, really good. I got hanging fucking pork belly kebabs. Oh, but yeah, no.
You know what? Let's be real. You look like a pork belly kebab, mate.
You are a pork belly, mate.
You
Okay.
look at you.
You
on, carry on with
are
the story.
a
This is
belly.
you haven't even we've not like
We've not really
not
gone
got
to
to
the
the
meat
best.
of this.
we've not got to the
We haven't
best.
even
We've
got to
got
the
to the
pork
actual
of this
kebab.
belly yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, like we're there fucking like, you know, trying to find a place and stuff because obviously places are booked up. We're going into places. Oh, have you booked a table? No, it's about an hour and 10-minute wait. Fuck that.
Wow.
Everywhere we're going into, and Emily's like, oh, do they do vegan stuff? Because obviously she's vegetarian, so we're trying to go with the vegetarian option as well as meat and everything.
For sure, yeah.
And we were looking fucking forever. And then Emily just turned to me and went, you know what? I'm not that hungry, actually. I went, you know fucking what? I don't care. I went straight across the road into the fucking first place, and it was a bar and grill place. And it was a Turkish bar and grill.
Lovely.
No. Brazilian. It was a Brazilian grill house.
You downing an entire can of beer?
Literally.
In one
you couldn't have a place that had more meat in it. So we walked into the place, and they've got a cow just on the wall, like a
Dude,
skinned
you're skipping
cow
the fucking half an hour of waiting.
No, we had to wait for a while. It wasn't that long. It was about 15 minutes.
You were all together during this bit.
Yeah.
Stood there in our coats in a fucking oven, waiting in the way.
It was very warm. And they were like, oh, okay, right this way, sirs and madams, and basically it's an all-you-can-eat meat buffet, and it's
not the best.
Oh no, it is the best thing ever. So what do?
Yeah.
You have these little like, so you've got this little card. This
Yep.
isn't it, but you got a card like this thing. One side's green, the other side's red. You leave it on your table green, and they'll just keep bringing meat to you. It's like, like as soon as it comes out the grill, would you like some gammon? Would you like some sirloin steak? Would you like some chicken?
Yeah,
Jelly beans.
Yeah.
Jelly beans.
That
So
all does look lovely, and I'm very on board with this story. But for the love of God, could you just show me what on earth you just picked up? Because that looked like a plate for toddlers. What was that?
Jake is very
the
small.
smallest plate I've ever seen in my entire life.
we have just
What are you going to put on that?
we have just explained that
a
I'm a
mince?
very big person. This is a normal sized plate. It's not my fault. You guys are just used to like, you've just got small people problems. This is normal. What are you on about?
Where's your knife and fork at?
Yeah.
Like,
Can
if
you
I can
imagine
find
it?
one, I'll show you. I just don't have it round.
Dude, have you ever seen the fucking BFG movie?
This is a tablespoon. Look at the size of it.
Tablespoon.
That's a tablespoon. You get like, look, it all fits.
Get like,
What's that? Like, ooh, you really get in there with that tablespoon, mate. Jesus Christ.
So,
That's 2 liters of beer in your hand.
yeah. So, yeah, that was really nice.
So it was a good meal. Lovely.
It was super
Wait, no,
good.
was it a good meal?
Emily
No,
didn't eat anything.
Now, let me just say, we went in there, and Clone takes his missus, who like was not very happy with coming into a whole meaty place with a cow just like sitting above her head, looking down at us, like shaming us to eat more sirloin steak. And then like they come around and they offered me these little jelly bean type things. They look like the Bertie Bott's jelly beans. And I'm like, what's this? He's like, do you want one of these, sir? And I'm like, what is it? And he's like,
Very tasty.
This is very tasty. This is delicacy. This is good. I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm up for trying it. And he's like, okay, here you go. And he puts 2 on my plate, like 2 jelly beans. I'm like, okay. He's like, it tastes like liver. And I'm like, okay, is it liver? He's like, no. I'm like, but it tastes like liver. He's like, yes. So I'm like, well, what is it? He's like, it's chicken hearts.
Yes.
Like,
yes, chicken hearts.
That was my reaction. I was like, yes, chicken hearts. I knew it. And at this point, Clone's face, let alone his missus, were just like, wow. We're
eating heart.
Clone was just like, and I'm like, it's a little bit like one of those Bertie Bott's jelly bean things that Carve's been eating on stream. So I'll try it. Like, so if you went into a restaurant, that's, would you try something like that? Like, what's your sense of adventure like?
Absolutely. No, there was a bodybuilder, hilariously enough, bodybuilder Carve, who promoted, it's very nutrient dense hearts, the same with livers as well, very nutrient dense. So he'd eat them and he'd make little kebab skewers of them. And he'd buy because they're very, very cheap.
It came on a skewer of hearts. There's about 10 of them all down there. And I'm like, where's the rest of the chicken?
I'd do it. I'd try, yeah.
Yeah, mate, I tried it.
I would try it on, like, if I was full anyway, but goddamn, I was so hungry and I was eating all this. The steak was overdone. Way overdone. I fucking, I looked over and he had this skewer and I thought it was little cocktail sausages. It's like, that's not very foreign.
These are just little sausages you get from Tesco. They're about £1.
They're the little cocktail sausages.
You got any ketchup to dip with this in, sir? I don't understand this.
It's like, mate. Why aren't they cooking them on toothpicks? Why don't they put them on big skewers?
Fuck's sake. Oh dear.
Oh,
no, I'd try it. I'd try it. If I feel like if you're gonna eat the breast, the legs, the rest of the other parts of the animal, then you got to okay, well, if I'm eating an animal, what's the difference between that and like the heart or the liver? What's the difference?
Because you don't have to say calamari before you eat it.
It's a good film. It's a good film. I quote that film. You know what I noticed when I watched that scene back? The amount that Harrison Ford is sweating. How do you get a man to sweat that much for like the entire
Every
shot?
time the camera shot away,
He
like
is drenched.
they were just fucking squirting bottles of
They were
body
steaming
lotion.
them. They was with like a
Fucking,
wallpaper scraper. They were just steaming the guy. You know.
we need more Johnson's baby oil.
Some people just like it oily, don't they? Oily and wet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
So hold on. So we've talked about some sort of food event. What else happened?
We went
leading
to the
up?
ball pit.
Okay,
What?
so this is another thing. So
Yep.
when we were saying like, oh, well, what do you want to do
Another
tonight?
thing.
I'll take you around Liverpool, show you some stuff
Mhm.
and things like that.
Yep.
And Clone's missus like, I want to go balls deep, and I'm like, what?
sorry. What? What?
I was like,
I beg your
"Hey?"
pardon.
She's
I was like,
very eccentric, my
Yes, of course. Yes.
So
Yes.
apparently, well, no, not apparently, there is. I didn't know this before. There's a place in Liverpool called Balls Deep.
Really? Yep. Yep.
Now, this is an adult ball pit.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, like Fatty Arbuckles or the Wacky Warehouse for adults. Do you remember the Wacky Warehouse?
Right. Yes. No. Yeah.
A ball
I have
pond
multiple
for,
scars
like,
on my
you know,
face.
like
Yep.
with the kids, and you get little balls and you play in the soft play stuff. So it's one of these for adults. So, and then you have cocktails and stuff like this. And on the website, it looks kind of cool. Like, you know, it's like this big
Right,
place. So we were like, oh, okay, well, we'll go and have a look and see what it's all about. And we got to the street it's on, and it's in sort of like one of the slightly more, like not rough areas, but it's not where like the fancy bars are or anything like that in Liverpool.
Right.
And you go down into this basement, and it's really cool. Like the entrance was good, wasn't it? Like they had this thing where
yeah, it was a fridge.
it was a fridge. Like the doors of a fridge opened up, and you stepped into this fridge, and it was like, oh, this is
Oh my
kind of
God.
cool
Was it
and
cold?
quirky. No, it wasn't.
I'm
an
gonna have
actual
to cut in
fridge.
when we're talking about the other bit, but go on, keep going.
The other. So we get to so we go in, and I'm like, okay, like, well, this is cool. Let's go and see. And then as you get in, you just have this feeling of, oh, like this is it. And what it was, it looked like the size of my office. So, you know, a little square that they just stuck up with some MDF and like
Yep.
filled about like 10 inches of balls in it. And then like that was off in the corner. And then they had like a bar to the side.
Right. Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
And
Drink, and then other
That's
people play with their
horrible.
balls. Yeah.
yeah. And that was
No one's in the ball pit.
no one was in there. We got there, no one was in it at all.
No one was playing. No, they were
yeah.
like, "Well, I'll have a drink. Screw
And
this shit."
Emily looked so disheartened.
I want to
Yeah,
have an
she
overpriced
felt-
drink. Thank
yeah,
you very
yeah.
much. And were the drinks overpriced?
We didn't even have
We
one.
didn't even get that far.
You just went
We
in there.
walked in, seen how
walked in.
shit it was.
Like the Homer Simpson, like old man. What? No.
Dude, it was
100%,
like that in a lot of bars afterwards.
100%.
As soon as Emily came, like, because I think she went and had a look at the ball pit, she came back. And I was like, Emily, we are going. And she went, yeah, okay, then whatever, like that. And then we walked out, and I just remember just ranting. She went, but look at the cool entrance there when we were going through the fridge again. I went, I don't give a fuck about the fridge. And I nearly tripped over falling out the fucking doors again. It was so crap. It was so crap.
It was really naff in there. It was shit.
Yeah. Oh God. No. It was so
So
funny.
that was that. And then after, like, this is how the whole night went until the very, very end. And then I got the train home. So after our food, so Balls Deep was before our dinner. We did we went Balls Deep before dinner. So this is probably why Clone pushed us into the Brazilian grill, because he was already getting feisty after going to the ball pond.
Yeah.
So we went to like another little bar and got a quick drink there, and that was quite nice. There was not much going on. And
Yeah, because I
then
was so hungry. I'm sorry. I just remembered that. Sorry to cut in. I was fucking starving. I was like, "Are we going somewhere to eat?" "Yes, we are, Brett." And then it was like the forfeit. This is not why they do food. I asked you 10 minutes ago if they do food, and you said no. Oh, she's a schemer. Sorry, continue,
um,
Jake.
so we went and got a drink in this place. That was quite nice. Got some cocktails in us, and then these guys had some people they knew that were apparently throwing an after party.
It was for
The
the
other-
event.
The other side of town, not like super far away, but like
Right, yeah.
15-minute walk or something like that. In the really touristy part of town. So in Liverpool, it's sort of split up, but you've got Matthew Street, which is the Beatles area of Liverpool, and
The
like
Beatles area.
yeah, so it's like the Cavern Club is where they played music and all stuff like this. So it attracts a certain crowd, but
Right, yeah.
we walk over
The kebab
it's
crowd.
like, the kebab. I mean, I
The
wouldn't.
balls and kebab crowd.
The balls and kebab crowd. So we went over there anyways.
Just that, yeah.
And we got like, what did you think of Matthew Street on a Friday
It's
night?
pretty good.
It's
I
good.
mean, it reminded me of Amsterdam. No shit.
Yeah.
Really reminded me of Amsterdam a lot.
Yeah,
Chaos.
yeah. It has
Just
got
the
that. It
cobblestone, the lighting, the
it
underground
has got
bars,
that
all that
that
kind of shit.
little feel of.
I like a good underground bar. You know, I went to an underground bar in Glasgow once, and I was like, "This is great." And walking down the stairs, it's underground. Oh,
Yeah.
it was like a
yeah.
little joint.
I like that.
Lovely.
But we went into the Cavern Club, and they'd had problems with the whatever the event was. So we blagged our way into the Cavern Club because you were meant to pay to get in, and we were like, well, we're on the list.
Of course you're on the list. Look at you.
We're on the list.
With a haircut like that, of course you're on the list.
So we go down, and like these guys go off to see whether we can go into like whatever this event was.
Sorry, whose haircut?
And
were they like, oh look,
or A list?
White hair is all right, but look at Jake's new haircut.
Yeah.
Or A list? Which one is it?
Well, they just seen my face and thought, this guy must be a rock star.
I wonder why you weren't wearing a cap when you came over, because I didn't recognize you at first. I was like, why is this guy at my door? I just like Jake.
Oh, anyway, sorry. Carry on, please.
All right.
What about lists and shit?
We went in.
Yeah.
We were getting looks all the way down the stairs.
Yeah. I'd look at you all night long.
Yeah. And then whatever happened to the event didn't happen. And me and Becky were just standing at the bar getting a drink. And then Clone comes back over and he's like, yeah, we can't get in. There's nothing going on. There's been an issue. And I'm like, okay, do you want to get a drink? He's like, no, I think someone wants to start a fight with me here. Let's go. And then we head out. So I'm already getting looks. So that was the Cavern Club in what 2 minutes?
Right, yeah. Not bad.
It
At
was
least
hot,
you get to get in and get out.
crowded and shit.
Yeah.
It was dreadful. It's horrible in there.
Well,
But
it reminds
at
me of your
least
streams there, CloneKorp.
at least you got to see it. That's a place in Liverpool to tick off your list. After that, we found a nice little bar that had cocktails, and we sat down and actually had a nice quiet pint. It only took us 4 hours to get.
They offer cocktails. What did you have?
I had a
cocktail.
Oh, you had that Bakewell tart one.
Becky did, yeah. A cherry Bakewell, it was called. It was so nice. I don't know what was in it. It tasted like a cherry Bakewell.
Maybe it was like minced down blended Bakewell tarts.
I thought
Maybe.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be cheaper and easier than making the alcohol, right? I mean,
Did you know? Okay, this is what I learned. If you get a porn star martini, you get a shot of Prosecco with it.
You're supposed to pour it in. Emily downed it like a shot.
You're not meant to pour. You're not meant to pour it in. The glass is full. The glass is full. You don't.
No, the glass is half
full. You don't do
full.
like a porn star martini.
You know what you do?
Like bomb.
When you pour it in,
Jaeger bomb with porn star martini.
All the bubbles make all the fucking like egg white on top start like poofing like a.
All right, yeah.
all over, so it's like a little potion.
Is that a
M
thing?
just goes, fuck it. Yeah.
So she
That's the
lied to
dog.
me when she said it's to cleanse the palate.
Oh, that's what someone else said to her.
Cleanse the palate of after you've had that horrid cocktail, you can have another horrid cocktail. Like,
Here's this cheap fucking prosecco we got from Lidl.
yeah.
To cleanse the palate, dickhead.
It's a palate cleanser. I think
we
you'll
just had
find.
beers, but no, it
So
was
it
really
was
nice.
just-
They had some fish on the wall. They had some trouts on the wall and some funny pictures of old men.
The weirdest thing I had in Berlin, you know, when we did the old TwitchCon Berlin, was the freaking. It was like a cocktail that was in a glass bottle that I had in a hotel lobby, right? A bunch of people there, hotel lobby, and they put it in this weird machine that it comes frozen, and you put it in this machine and it partially defrosts it so it's okay to drink. And then they give it to you in the bottle with a straw.
Oh.
And that was how they make
like
it.
a slushy.
Well, no, it was shit. It was just like a cold. It was just a cold. It was like they'd microwaved a drink, but they had this full-on insane. It had like a UV light in like thing, a heating element, and they shoved it in. It was like something out of like Avengers or something, Marvel Avengers. It was just like encompassing, which
A shit Avengers.
and then it was
What
just
did
a
the
bottle.
drink taste of?
It was gin and tonic, and it didn't taste. It tasted
It
like
was a gin and
bad.
tonic.
Well, why did you have gin and tonic?
That's what I mean. It wasn't anything crazy. It was a gin and tonic that came in a bottle. It was like, what the fuck is it? Why don't you just give us? Why is it not fridged? Like, I understand if they don't want to bother making the cocktail, fine, and they have a budget option, and it's like, oh, it's a bit cheaper. There you go for this one. But still, it was like €6. It was like, what the hell? What the hell are you doing? Why have you got this weird shit?
Fair enough. Yeah.
Weird. What's the weirdest drink anyone's ever had? What's the weirdest thing you've? Well, sorry, hold on. Let me rephrase this. What's the weirdest thing you've been served in a hotel that you're confused about still to this day?
Oh, I mean that's very specific. Holy fuck.
Well, you go to a bar or a pub and you go, okay, I'll have this, and they give it to you in a weird way, and you're like, what the hell are you doing? Like, for instance, okay, I'll start. So I went to a local cocktail bar near me. Went in there. We ordered an old fashioned, and it took no less than 20 minutes for the guy to make it. It took 20 minutes for the guy to make an old fashioned, right? Now, there's like 3 ingredients for an old fashioned, all right? Maybe 4, okay? But the guy was like getting out a little whisk, and he was like whisking shit. He was putting stuff in like another cup, and he was like straining it and then getting another cup and straining it into the other cup. It was like something out of freaking, I don't know. It was like Elon Musk trying to make a goddamn cocktail. It was ridiculous, okay? It was ridiculous. It was nuts. And it took 20 minutes, and we ordered 3 of them. And I said to him, all right, could you, so you got me one, yeah? And he went, no, I only got 2. No, one for the birthday guy and then me. And I'm like, so I've spent 20 minutes here standing next to you watching another man make a cocktail that I'm not going to drink. Like, what the like, so I ordered a pint. They did that in about 2 minutes.
I ordered a pint.
So that's why I don't really like ordering cocktails. It's a pain in the anus. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a clone. What's your story? Come on, give us a bloody slouch.com, He's muted, mate. What's going on here?
That's brilliant.
Have you touched him with your foot?
Being able to hear him.
He honestly, it looks like he's miming. Could you mime the action of what you're saying?
Can you mime getting the drink out and then joining in on the Royal Rumble?
Bad.
Like
Royal Rumble.
MrJakeWoof is the best.
What are you doing there, Jake? Hold on for a second. You did a whole thing. Have you been practicing this for your TikTok or something? What have you been doing there? What was that?
Have you not got TikTok?
No.
Have you seen that thing on TikTok they do with the hands? And they're like,
you mean this?
Like they do the thing with the hands.
No, I don't watch TikTok. I'm too busy having. Yeah,
welcome back.
There we go. You guys couldn't hear me?
No, we just made a whole bit just to mess with your head.
I thought you were taking the piss. That's why I over-egged it and went even more angry.
No, dude, I literally like fucking, I was
You
just
lost
thinking
it.
every time you were saying about old fashioned, I was just thinking about like that's a term for wanking off, and like, I was just thinking this old
I
man,
prefer
it
I
took
prefer the
20 minutes to
term
give me an old fashioned.
I prefer
It's
the
like
term hand shandy. That's my favorite. That's the old hand shandy.
literally,
Oh my god.
literally, right? And he's like, oh, he was doing this and that, he was pouring shit. It's like fucking hell, that's a fancy hand
He was
Straining
using
it
the
job.
out a
brush,
little bit,
just
straining
straining
out
it.
some more.
Fucking, oh, come on, Carve.
Yeah. And then at the end
I
of
haven't
it,
got
it
all
was
night.
only
I've got
it was
customers
only the
waiting.
birthday girl and the mate who got one. I didn't even get
Yeah.
a go.
There's bloody ringing the
Carve, have you seen my TikTok?
So drinks
So what's
wise,
what's what's your story there, Clone? Come on, you got to have a story. What are you...
I went to a vegan restaurant recently. I don't know if I told you guys about it.
another one.
No,
Go on.
that same one.
The same
The
one.
same one. Oh no.
We were getting cocktails there and everything. I was just like, first
Mhm.
one's all right. Second one, I was just like, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I'll have was it? They had a Russian, but I can't remember what it was called now, a grey Russian or something like that. And
Mhm.
yeah, it was all right, but it was like a dessert. And I was trying to eat my food. It was just like, this
Was it
is not
super?
mixing
What
right.
did they just use like soy milk or something instead?
I can't fucking remember. It was crack and rum in there, I
Mhm.
think. And just all this other stuff, but it just came out looking grey. It's like,
I
oh,
mean, that's
Right.
wrong already.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
it's vodka in a white Russian.
yeah. Oh god, yeah, they fucked it. Fucking
That was
idiots.
it. So I went to the same cocktail bar, same night, and I ordered a same night, and my friend goes, he goes, we should have another cocktail. What do you want to have? What do you want to have? Look at the menu. We're like, you know what? You know what? I'll have a. I was like, I'm buying. My friend asked, I'll have a Ron Collins. A Ron Collins. Okay. Now, for those who don't know, a Tom Collins is vodka and lemonade, I believe, or vodka plus, I think it's lemonade. I'm pretty sure it's vodka lemonade. Very, very simple. Very, very easy. There's like, it's a bit of accoutrement, there's a lemon, spire, whatever you want to call it. But a Ron Collins would be a rum, instead of vodka, it would be rum. So I go up to the bartender and I was like, I was out of it. I'd had at least 3 or 4 cocktails. I was lit, as a lit fam, as the kids say. And I was like, I'll have a
Jesus
Ron
Christ.
Collins, please, mate. I'll have 2 Ron Collins, please. And he goes, don't you mean Tom Collins? I'm like, no, my friend. He said, no, he said Ron Collins. Um, Ron Collins. He's like, nah, your friend's having a laugh, mate. It's Tom Collins, all right? I'll make 2 of those. And I made it. And I'm like, he was making, I'm like, but my friend has never joked like that in probably 10 years of knowing him. He's never messed with me in any way. So I was like, I'm like, who do I go to here? So now you're having a laugh, mate. So he made me a Tom Collins, and no, Ron Collins is, Tom Collins, but a rum. It's all it is, rum lemonade. The
You
bartender was
having
like,
a laugh?
he was
You
like,
having
you
a
having a laugh,
laugh,
mate?
mate?
No, your friend's taking the piss. He is. What do you think you're doing? No, you're just an inexperienced bartender who doesn't know the terminology. Is what you know. No, yeah, it was
Trying to
weird.
think what I've had. I think we've been like served things in weird glasses before, but that's kind of
Oh
blended
no,
in.
not the glasses.
Not the glasses.
I remember
One
when
of the
someone served
worst.
a drink in a paper cup. Oof,
A paper cup. Right.
scandalo.
I once had. So I remember this place in Germany. Gave us their like homebrewed drink, which was like
Mm.
some kind of vodka, but it had been steeped in garlic cloves
In
for like
garlic. That's weird.
for like months and months and months.
Wow. Because normally
And
it's like something sugary, so like
no,
like
yeah.
Skittles or something to really kind of
Yeah.
amp up the sugar and
No,
actually overproof it. But
this
garlic is like, that's
it
weird.
tasted like getting punched in the mouth by something that was just sucking everything. Oh, it was one of the worst
All the
things I have
moisture.
ever had in my life. And
Clone
it
knows
was
a lot
like
about this.
You
Oh
just
yeah.
had to, like, he was like, you just need to take the full shot of it straight away, and if you don't, it's rude. You're not like, we played at this, it was like a venue we played at, and he's like, this is the thing that we get to do. It wasn't. This is the thing that they got dumb, stupid freaking, like, UK bands to do, who, like, just thought, oh, we don't want to offend them. They've let us come and play and paid us in their venue. They just wanted to take the piss out of us. So we're there, and then it's like, oh yeah, take the shot. So about 4 of us were all around this bar. 2 of them went out to throw up straight away. Have you ever had like, what's that overproof rum? That's like for like
Ray Nephews.
Yes. Have you ever had that? And it smells really like all right.
Dude, yeah, I
What's
had
it called, sorry?
Ray Nephews.
Ray
It's got burnt plastic in it from the fucking what it's brewed in, and like I had 6 tumblers of this shit when you're only supposed to have 1 per bar.
It's
and I couldn't remember leaving the bar and getting into my bed in my fucking hotel room.
The one time I've had that, or no, like the last time I had that, anyways, I remember like taking the shot, and then literally I just had to go run to the toilet and throw up. It was the worst, like it was horrible. But this other stuff tasted worse than that. It was just, it was like getting, it was the nastiest thing. So definitely try it if you ever see it at a bar.
Yeah. I'll keep my ears to the ground.
Next time we're in Germany. Somewhere like
lads.
Yeah.
I am saddened about the whole TwitchCon thing. It's a shame because I use it as an excuse to travel. You know, it's the fact that it's not going. You know, I don't know what excuse do I have to travel. You know, I can't. I don't know what it is, but I can't be bothered to book a trip myself. It's a lot of effort.
We were looking at going camping. Just me and Becky. I've not been camping since I was like
12.
Oh no, younger. Yeah, a lot younger.
Right.
And we were like, let's just go camping somewhere. It'll be funny. I probably like forget. Yeah, it'll be funny. Like I seen someone on Twitter the other day posted. Posted this thing of like, oh yeah, I love it. I'm sitting in my tent overlooking like this lovely lake Vista. And like the rain is like coming down on the tent and it's like super relaxing. I've got the windows open. I can see out and I'm like, oh, that looks really nice. That like, can we do that? And you know, when we go, it's just going to be like this like mud where you're like squelching around.
You haven't had a shit in at least 3 days. You haven't had a wee in at least 6 hours. You haven't showered in 2, you know. You're sweating. The smell is atrocious. Yeah, I you know, I can see it right now. But
have you ever been camping, Carve?
The imagery, you know. I went to the I series and I camped outside that place in a tent. Does that count? I don't think it does.
No, that's cool. Have you ever been to like
land in the UK, FYI? But
have you been to
I've never done
festivals, haven't you?
No, I'm not really a music kind of guy. Clone, you done?
I have. I've done loads.
You look like you've done loads.
You've camped.
You look like you've done too many. You look like you've done too many over the years, mate.
I don't want to know what I've been through.
I feel like at the end of the podcast, you're going to be entirely dissolved into your chair.
I am. Right.
Hang on. Can we crank him back up a little bit? Let's wind him up. Hang on. Let's go behind him. Like.
You know what it is? I'm not gonna lie. It's because I sat in a fucking like one of those chairs that are just like shitty school chairs for like the whole weekend, and my back is absolutely throbbing me right now.
Did you go back to school?
I feel like it.
Yeah.
I had my own little pencil case and everything, and I lost it on the second day.
Yes, of course, the classic.
He lost it on the
second. Dog ate
it. So yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, worst experience camping when we went to Leeds Festival. I can't remember what year it was. Let me see, probably 2012 or 2013. So I wasn't a kid. I was like 23, 24-ish, something like that. And we took Becky's little sister, who was only 16 at the time, and it was like her first experience out into the real world of good music festivals. And first day was lovely, and then at the end of the first day, it started to rain, and it didn't stop raining for like 3 days solid. And I remember going to sleep. I think it was like on the Friday night. We got there on the Wednesday or the Thursday. On the Friday night, and about 4:30 in the morning, there was like flashing lights on my tent that woke me up, and I could hear this shouting. It was like someone was like, with a torch looking at us and stuff like this.
Yeah, the classic.
So I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? We're just asleep on our air beds. We had one of those tents that had like 3 compartments. It was like a long 3-compartment tent, and like me and Becky were on end. Then you had like the middle lounge area. Then you had like where Becky's sister was. So I'm like, I better go and see what's going on. I can hear all this noise and like people are fucking shining torch. Who knows? Someone's gonna cut like, I'm from Liverpool. Me, I'm worried if anyone's scouting my tent out. As I step out of off the airbed, the floor just sinks, and it was this feeling of just this sponginess underneath my tent.
I'm gonna die here.
And I'm like, what the frick is going on? So like, obviously we had the ground sheet. Like the tent was all right. The ground sheet was there, and it was like plastic, but it was like stepping on like off an airbed onto a waterbed. So I'm like, okay, this isn't good. So like I crawl my way over to like the main exit, and as I open it up, like all the lights flash on me, and suddenly like 4 lights from different places all look over, and I'm like, what's going on? And then it's just some like proper like little dweeby kid who like was working, like, they get all like the volunteers for the festival.
Looks a bit like CloneKorp. Yeah, I know.
Looks a bit like CloneKorp there, and he's like, hello, my name's CloneKorp. And I'm like, all right, CloneKorp. And he's like, right, I thought you were sinking in there. I'm like, what?
Sinking like, in there?
I thought you're sinking. Like, there's water. I'm like, what? So I asked the other gent next to him.
My balls are so far up my fucking... What the fuck? Makes me sound like a fucking chuckle brother.
Yeah, but this was you when you were a kid, not now. This is like, 16-year-old CloneKorp.
Came out fully sized.
Okay, so fully sized CloneKorp when he'd been on the helium. He's at Leeds Festival on helium. So he they like all these people like they point down so I could see. Literally, a river was running down the field underneath half of our tent. And I'm like, that's a bit shit, isn't it? He's like, that's not good. Yeah, mate, you must have a really good tent. And I'm like, I've got it off eBay, clone. Don't look at it.
That was your first mistake you made.
He's like, yeah, it's a really good tent. So, So we were okay that night. All the other tents around us had like swept away.
I'm going to put you in touch.
Yeah.
Mate, if they ever need me to do an impression of you, we've got it sorted for the CloneKorp movie. The CloneKorp biography, when he was a boy and he spoke like this.
I wanted Matt Damon to play me, but I think you are going to absolutely destroy it.
I'm a star. So that was good the first night. Then we went out the next day and had the old Leeds Festival. Went drinking, watched all the bands. It was fantastic. That night we came back to our tent about 11 o'clock, and down the river that was running under our freaking tent, someone's deck chair had washed away, hit our tent, and made the bottom of our tent crumble enough so the water could then come over the top. So half of our tent was underwater. So
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was that. It was, and then CloneKorp was just, you should have bought a better tent.
Are you gonna be alright, mate?
I'm there on my raft.
Be alright, mate.
Yeah. I'm just sailing away. I'm sailing away.
I wouldn't be surprised if how in the UK places get flooded. I'm pretty sure that Clone would be the guy that walks around in a kayak.
Yes.
He's the guy that you see on the news, and he's just like, "Oh, I'm loving this. I don't."
He's in the kayak, or he's just holding it above him, his head in the water.
You guys obviously know that we flood round here. Why not buy a fucking boat for when it does?
Very smart.
We're in Ireland, of course. So, yeah. So you've got
dear.
no fun camping stories.
No, I'm not a camping kind of guy. What about you, Clone? And any camping?
I sat with Doug Cockles for the weekend. Did I mention this?
You haven't actually mentioned the cockles, but I thought this was TOS. I thought the cockles were TOS. I thought it was off limits.
Oh God!
About the
Holy
cockles.
shit! I'm sorry.
Okay.
That took me. What a bellend.
You know. So for those that don't know, Doug Cockles is the voice of Henry Cavill.
Yeah. Oh my
The
God.
Voice of Henry Cavill.
Sorry, the voice of the Witchier. Is that the name? The Witchier?
Oh
The
my God.
wicker chair. Yeah.
The wicker chair.
Yeah.
That's it. The wicker chair. That's it.
The wicker chair. The
Yep.
beat. Yes. Yes. He goes round.
And so you hung out
planting
with him
chairs
over the course of the weekend. How
over
many
3
days
days.
was this Comic-Con? Was it 3-day 3-day
3
Comic-Con?
day Comic-Con, Friday, Saturday,
You know,
Sunday.
I'll be real with you. I didn't realize it was that big of a thing. I actually thought it was like maybe a 1 or 2 day event. I didn't realize it was a whole 3-day. No, I'm not. I'm genuinely being serious here. I
Yeah.
genuinely thought it was. I didn't realize it was a 3-day thing.
Yeah.
So, what? How much is it to get into Comic-Con? What's the actual?
I'm not too sure about the pricing and stuff. I think it was like
Hmm.
about £40, maybe £25 a ticket.
And do
Depending.
you have what actually happens there in terms of like
They
like-
have fucking loads of shit. It's like an EGX or whatever like that, but just imagine it like
Yeah.
they have booths set up where you can meet like voice actors from games, animes, actual actors, and all that kind of stuff, as well as having cosplay shit. And like, dude, they even had comic book artists. Like, I was talking about fish and chips with like, well, chips and cheese with, like, and he does like all the comic book work for what's it called, Transformers, and all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now it's like, holy shit. Yeah. So they have loads of people, and they just hang out and just talk to everyone. It's cool.
That's cool. You know what I was looking up yesterday was there was a site called Cameo. You heard Cameo?
Is this the one where you can hire a famous person to do stuff?
Yeah. So you hire a famous person with like, so let's do like quotation marks here for those that can't actually see the podcast. Quotation marks, famous person. And I literally last night, so I couldn't sleep last night. I was struggling to sleep. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just the smell of CloneKorp. I don't know what it was. But I couldn't sleep.
Are you saying I smell, sir?
I say I smell, sir.
Right, I'm gonna kick you out the fucking door in a second.
But I randomly found a post on the internet called Cameo, and it was like an advert for it or something like that. I don't know. I randomly stumbled across Cameo, and I started going, what have they got on here? Oh, look, this is an actor. And I scrolled through literally like for about 20 minutes. I was scrolling through. Oh, look, it's got the guy from Ghostbusters. Oh, look, it's got the guy from like some random TV show that, and they're like, yeah, it's £70 actually. And you can get them saying, hey, happy birthday to you. And the funniest thing is that I watched one, there was a guy that, I say funny, it wasn't really funny to be honest. He was recording it. And he was like, hey, I'm just on the road right now. I'm just if you want to speak to me on Cameo, I'm fantastic. Speak to me on Cameo. And you can see the replies of everyone. So when you buy something, it shows it to everyone. So you can see what everyone else has bought. And this guy was literally like, he was like almost in a car crash. He was literally like, I clicked on it and he was like, whoa. He was like trying to drive and he was like, oh, let me just pull over for a second. Let me quickly just right, okay, I think we're all situated. Okay, cool. Hey John, thanks for the £75. I want to wish your brother Dave a happy birthday. Shut up. I want to wish you a happy birthday. Like he like he just kept on getting distracted and shit. It was crazy. It was honestly crazy. And they got so many different actors on there. It's actually pretty interesting. There was some gamers on there. You know, I saw some gamers on there. I actually saw like some like Cloud9 people and stuff, you know. It was very interesting. And I thought it's a very interesting business model that is. Like it's like they've made an app where you basically load up an app and then you can contact celebrities and they can set a price and stuff. So I don't know. I just found the whole concept interesting. But the fact Doug Cocker was on there, I'm pretty sure. I swear he was on there. And you have no idea how tempted I was to buy a thing and like have him say something that I want, like a message that I wanted to say.
What?
And then
To
send
me or
it to
some
you.
shit?
Yeah, send it to you after you pick with it.
Oh
And be
my
like,
god.
I know you like CloneKorp, but I like CarvemUp better. You know?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, dude, you should.
That would have been
That
perfect. But
oh
I
my
didn't want to
god.
spend like £70 on a joke. Like I thought I'd just
That-
tell you, and
Dude,
I thought that would be
if
good
he
enough, you
saw
know.
that, he would have probably done it for
He did
free.
it for free. Yeah.
Mate, honestly, right, I'm just gonna throw it out there because I don't want to talk too much about it, but
Of course, yeah.
he is like
He
if he was on this show, let's put it like this. If he
he'd
was on this
be
show as a guest,
he'd be
he
an
would fit
absolute
right
Bellend.
in.
Yep. Yeah.
Absolute, but like if the show's called Absolute Legends and like there
Yeah,
was
of
only
course.
him on
Yeah, yeah.
here,
Of
then
course.
Let's just get him on next week. We'll replace Baby Clone with Doug Cockle, and it'll be like
Isn't Bellend an anagram of legend, isn't it?
yeah,
yeah,
Lebend.
Lebens.
Lebend.
Leben. I'm an absolute Lebend. Lebend, mate. Lebs.
Yeah, no. He's actually fantastic. Great guy. He actually brought me a sandwich from his own.
Honestly, this guy, the stories that are coming out of your mouth right now is just.
I don't want to give too much away.
I
can't because there's so much stuff that is just like, nah, this is just between me and Doug. This is
Could you do
mine
me a
and Doug's
favor? Could
thing.
you just tell me what type of sandwich it was, and if you requested a certain type, and he got it for you?
I didn't request it. He was the lovely guy because I said to him like last couple of days. Then I was like, look, I've not really had time to eat because I really didn't because it was like go for 3 days straight.
Chaos, yeah.
And I was like, what are you doing for lunch? He was like, well, they've done me that burger and everything, but it's not gonna be too good or whatever like that.
Yeah.
He was like, I have a cheese sandwich and stuff like this. I was like, dude, you don't have to fucking give me that. He's like, give me 2 minutes.
Did he pull a cheese sandwich out of his duffel bag? Because I swear to God, that would be insane if he did.
He fucking went into the green room. He was like, give me 1 second, I'll bring you back a cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
He fucking went in there, came out of a fucking white plastic bag filled with like fucking Baby Bell's cheese and ham sandwich, fucking a Coca-Cola, like a fucking orange and shit. I'm like, I'm never gonna get rid of this bag.
You're never gonna wash that bag, mate.
Never gonna wash that plastic fucking bag.
Never gonna wash that bag.
No. Yeah, it was an absolute legend though. Fucking, we had a good time. I'm gonna talk more about it on my stream and everything like that because I don't want to.
Of course, yeah, you don't want to leak all the details. Was there any other people? If you can divulge the details. Was there any other people that you met there that you liked? Was there any other interesting characters?
I liked everyone, to be honest. I interacted with because we had was it Jen Palm, I think her name is, if I'm saying it right, Pone. She's the voice actor of Farah. Sorry, I don't play Overwatch myself.
Farah, okay, yeah, no, sorry, yeah, I thought you, no idea.
Yeah, like she's fucking hilarious, and the voice actor of Mercy, Lucy.
Okay, yeah.
They were both next to each other and everything, and like they were about to go on lunch, and they had no one there queuing up and stuff, and no one was in front of me and Doug, so we were just joking around, and they were talking about hand jobs or whatever, and about Doug's fucking second name. And I got involved. I was like, what are you guys talking about?
we both just look over. It's like, hang on, what?
Me and Jake just both looked at each other on the webcam, on the feed of each other, and we literally just went, in our eyes, we didn't say anything, but in our eyes, we just went, sorry, what the fuck? Sorry, should we step back a second there? Sorry there, clone, but
I was talking about hand jobs.
Yeah, this is a safer work podcast. You know that, right?
I was talking about wanking.
Hey, question: did you bring up the Royal Rumble with them?
Yeah, if
I didn't.
You didn't bring up. Okay, second question: did you talk about our podcast at all with them?
I mean, it's the least I would expect from anyone.
No, I didn't. No,
mate. Hang on. Can I just do this thing where I just make you disappear for a little while?
Yeah.
Let's get Doug Cockle on stream.
Get rid of the trash.
Hang on. Where's Doug Cockle? Let's just get him off.
But yeah, like while he's about to make me exit, my point was they'll talk about hand jobs and like if they're good or not. I went, well, hand jobs are so 2019, and they're like, what do you mean? I went, well, 2020 is fucking all about fleshlights, and I got like big.
You got a good laugh. You got a bit of the old laugh. Hey, you bloody
yeah, they're like, yeah, you're right, actually.
not bad, not bad.
Yeah.
The worst thing
Offered
is
some
what's
Ebola wings.
2021 going to be? Because if that's up in the
Oh my god, that's the picture that was on his signing card. That's fucking ridiculous.
Right, Carve,
Oh
how's
my
it going?
god, look, it's Henry Cavill.
It's Henry Cavill.
It's Henry Cavill's son.
Quick, sing that Toss a Coin to a Witcher song.
Yeah.
Oh my god, right,
toss some
okay,
bits
so
to
I
your
have got
streamer.
a good fucking story.
Toss
I
some
have
bits
got a
to your
good story.
streamer, MrJakeWoof at twitch.com.
Fucking hell. So there was a girl who kept sneaking up when me and Doug were busy, right? Who kept dropping a fucking coin on the table and then walking off.
Oh my god, really?
Really, right? And we kept looking down and like, what the fuck? Where's that coin come from? And he started freaking out and shit. I went, dude, toss a coin to your Witcher. And we both were like, ah.
Yeah, I was just gonna imagine, dude, tossing a coin to your Witcher.
Bro,
you forgot to wind your watch.
Dude, we fucking were doing that for so much. It was ridiculous.
Toss a coin to your Witcher, dude.
Let's put it like this. You know when you like fucking like I mean I've been doing voices for ages, but when you do put someone like that next to an actual professional voice actor, best fucking shit ever, dude. It's the best fucking like legit. We were like, whoa, bro.
Bruh.
It's fucking great. But right, we was like, yeah, that can't happen again. I'm gonna look out for a girl with a yellow backpack because she walked away and she kept looking back and smiling. I was like, Doug, and he was talking to someone. I was like, some girl just chucked the fucking coin down. So anyway, I said tweet it out and everything.
Yeah.
And it got 1,500 likes.
I'm telling you,
like,
that's
some
Twitch.
attention.
That's Twitter. Sorry, that's Twitter.
No, that's Twitch.
That's Twitch for you.
Twitch. That's Twitch for you. Gets loads of likes.
But
gets loads of retweets.
I was
hey
talking,
guys,
right,
like this podcast. Oh, sorry.
No.
I'm just doing what you didn't do at the weekend.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. Well, I was talking to the brother of J. Michael and everything like that, voice actor and stuff. And Doug was talking to someone else. And then there's two people in front, like waiting, for photos and signing. All of a sudden, someone came across and walked off. We looked down. There was 4 more coins there. It's like, what the fuck is happening? Honestly.
I thought it was a coin to your Witcher, not many coins to your Witcher.
We're freaking out. He was like, this is actual stalker tactics right now. She's waiting until we have no idea and then throwing them down and then fucking off. Well, long story short, right? We're like, okay, we think we know who it is. Like, we're DMing each other like at night. Like, how can we fucking solve this? How can we find out who it is and catch him? And fucking the next day, we're like, right, we've got a plan and all this kind of stuff. We know what she looks like because her boyfriend outed her on Twitter. Fucking, we're keeping our eyes peeled. We have a couple of people in front of us again. We're both looking like, well, I'm looking in my bag, getting a few things, and he's like getting his stuff out of his bag, just getting ready. We both like, look up on the table, 20 fucking coins just sat there.
You're losing it, mate.
Honestly, dude.
Chaos.
We were like, holy shit, what the fuck?
What are these coins? Sorry, were these English currency?
Wait, I've got one.
Were they actual like coins?
Though there's plastic coins that you can get. Wait a second.
No, I don't forge currency. I don't really know what you're talking about.
I feel like this is not good for the environment.
Yeah.
I feel like
one of those.
Is that a Bitcoin? What is that?
It's a makeshift coin from Escape from Tarkov. It's one of those.
Yeah, she kept pulling them out of her
pocket. The
like
other ones.
Right.
Yeah, but when he did his Q&A, he threw them all out. Made us stand up and everything. It was like, it's you. I had a photo of her and everything like that. But yeah, he gave all the coins out to everyone in Q&A, and it was just like a feel good moment. Everyone was a Witcher. Everyone was getting tossed. But no, there was a lot of shit that happened that weekend, and it was really fucking good. And I can't wait to work some more, really.
And there you
Noah
go.
was fucking great.
Would
from
you do it
Neverending
again?
Story. Yeah, 100% in a heartbeat. Like, because I
cool.
feel like no matter who I get sat with, like, if you engage in conversation, you show interest in what they do, and like, you know, even if you don't know a lot about it. I mean, I found out like a few days, well, the first day of doing the shit with him, he was in Band of Brothers, and
I only just found out
fucking-
about this, and I know
Yeah.
who he was in it. That's actually the coolest thing about him. He was the there's like a priest or a pastor in Band of Brothers, and he's like walking between all these people who are downed while there's fucking shooting going off around him, like giving the last rites, or you know what it's like,
He
over
told
the
me
person.
about this.
Yeah,
He
I
told
know
me about
exactly
it,
what
and
it
it was the
is.
funniest
I didn't
shit,
know. I was
right?
like, this is freaking cool.
So I'll quickly tell you this. This is a little behind the scenes thing that you said not a lot of people know about. But like basically like they rehearsed that scene so fucking much, and like back then obviously the amount of like explosions and shit like that, they had to do it in one fucking take. And so when they rehearsed it, they did it without all the explosions and everything, right? And basically, let's cut to the chase. Like the first take they did, they weren't expecting it, and when they like called action, everyone basically hit the deck and shit themselves with all the fucking explosions going off and everything. It was just like, what the fuck? They weren't expecting it to be so goddamn loud. It's just like, can you fucking imagine being on set, getting yourself ready to pump up for like a scene, like a shot, and then all of a sudden just shitting yourself because of all the fucking explosions around you? It's like, ooh, yeah, it's pretty fucking badass though.
Yeah, I like Band of Brothers. I liked him from that. It was good.
Mm.
Have you
And he
watched
was in
anything
Captain
good
America.
lately? He was in Captain America. That's cool as well.
Yeah.
Have you watched anything new, good, fun? Carve?
No,
Mm.
I don't
No.
watch things. No, I
No,
watched a few
me
things.
neither. This has been a good podcast. I'll see you guys later.
See you later. Bye, 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 bye,
Bye
bye.
guys. Bye guys. It's good. Yeah, haven't watched anything, done anything.
I watched
No
a few
tossing
things.
off.
I
No
don't know.
Royal Rumbles. No.
No Royal Rumbles. I watched a bit of Alter
Have another
Carbon. I
shot of
finished.
whiskey.
I've still got at least a third of what this is. It's run out. You know.
Just finish it. Dare you?
Okay.
Ooh, go
dare,
on.
You dare
Lads,
me.
lads, 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 lads.
Bye-bye.
Let's.
Oh.
Carver drinks. He's cool. Carver drinks.
Look at him.
The
Go
shot.
on. Don't cough or spill it on your keyboard. You didn't even finish it.
I don't want to finish it. I'm not in the mood.
You know who else
Yeah.
sips from a fucking shot glass that I know?
Who?
My girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's to
That is
cleanse
actually.
the palate.
I mean, I don't want to alarm you or anything, but let's just let's talk about this off podcast.
So Altered Carbon. What did you think of Altered
So
Carbon?
Alter Carbon, mate. Alter Carbon is. Alter Carbon. I watched the season 2 of that. Were you guys watching? I can't remember.
I
now.
have
Someone
seen
watched the
it
thing.
as well.
You've heard of it?
I have watched the entirety of season 1 and 2.
You've seen all of it. Holy shit!
I've seen all of it.
And Clone.
Not seen any of it.
You haven't seen even season 1?
Nope.
Doug Cockle's
Wow.
not in it, so he hasn't watched it yet.
No, I'm not bothered.
Yeah. Not bothered. No, Doug Cockle. No deal. No deal, Edmonds.
Is that not your type of thing,
deal,
Clone?
Cockle.
No. I really do
Nope.
want to see it.
I don't like it. I don't like Altered Carbon. It's scary.
Yep. I watched Alter Carbon, and I decided to buy a Nicolas Cage film.
Hang on, one step
bought
at a
Nickel-
time. One step at a time. Altered Carbon, what did you think?
I thought the second season wasn't as good as the first
It
season.
was shit, wasn't it, mate? That's what you want to say.
It wasn't
Just come
shit.
out.
I don't
Just
wanna
come
say
out
it
and
was
say
shit.
it, mate. Season 2,
feel
Altered
like
Carbon,
no,
biggest letdown
no.
of 2020 so far.
I feel like they've taken what was going to be like
Good
3 seasons
and turned
they've
it bad.
stretched it. They've stretched it and then they've then condensed it. It's a weird kind of explanation, but they've taken what would have been, say, maybe a 3-season TV show. They've made it 5 seasons, and they've then somehow like stretched bits, but then kind of like condensed the stretchiness. So it's only 8 episodes. So rather than it stretching a whole season out into like a 12 season, 12 episode thing. They've gone, okay, well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make a bunch of short seasons. That's what it feels like. So they've kind of they've condensed a lot of stuff down. I don't know. I thought it was okay.
It was such a big
It just
change from
wasn't.
season 1 that it just didn't.
Season 1 was far more gruesome, far more far more. I wouldn't say edgy, but like made you consider different things about the whole taking your brain and putting it into
It
a
made me
program.
just
That
want to
kind of thing.
watch the rest of the season. This one, it felt like I was just obliged to watch the season because it started.
Yeah. I don't know what they're going to do with the next one. I thought the idea with, with Poe being sort of quite a large major character and them riffing off of each other was cool, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think the thing is though, I don't think it was Anthony Mackie's fault or anything. I think he was a good actor. I actually warmed up to him pretty quickly, and I thought,
I
he
didn't
actually did a
mind
good
him.
job.
I didn't mind him at that.
Yeah.
I just thought the story itself was a little bit lackluster.
Exactly. Yeah. I thought he did very well with what he was given.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I agree
cool
with
because obviously, like, he doesn't want to just go in replicating the last guy or like being exactly like him. He wants to give it his own thing, but that's a little bit weird in the whole. He did change quite a lot of his mannerisms from what you learnt from season 1.
Yeah, he was
but
very.
Then you have to think he was 30 years older.
Yeah.
Of doing that, so that's quite a big, like, he'd been doing stuff for 30 years. So
they don't really tell you that though that much. They kind of just say, "Oh, it's been about 30 years, and we'll see you later," and it's kind of they gloss over it. But it has been 30 years of experience. 30 years is a long time. Clone's like 45 if you look at him like visual age wise, and I don't know. I feel like that's really
man. What
mentally he's only 12.
I
look
give
at you.
Nothing but love. I mean, Jake, he can suck an egg, but I mean, what is this? What is this? Is it because I made a comment about you've got no lenses?
There was a lot of comments that you've made so far today that I've
Did we talk about CarvemUp's new jacket? Because that's
I've not even acknowledged it. I've not even really looked at him tonight. I've been looking.
Just look at him. He doesn't look like a wall anymore.
I look pretty dapper. Thank you very much.
Are you going to wear that?
Where'd you get that from?
He's about to say
no.
Was it Ethel Austin's?
I was going to go all out for Twitch London. I was going to go full, full whack, full hog.
Are you going to wear the mask for
Yeah, you're going to wear the mask there.
For Twitch London, Clone.
Yeah, are you going to wear the old or new, or are you going to any of them? Just going to wear a mask? You wear a mask at all, or are you going to?
I'm gonna wear the whatever.
A mask? You wear a mask?
Right in. Is it gonna be underground?
I think it's going to be
inside.
Indoors. I don't know if there's any flash photography allowed. So,
what does that have to do with anything? Is the flash? He's going to melt or something without his mask on.
That's going to be allowed. Well, I don't know if the mask is going to disintegrate on fucking flash photography. I don't know what you're wearing right now and whether the quality of what you're wearing, but I'm just trying to ascertain the situation. Thank you very much. I don't
ascertain.
The thing you asked about is ascertain.
Your request.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh God.
I want to give you the biggest hug at Twitch London. You have no idea, mate. It's going to be.
I'm going to give you.
We're going to be hugging. What's going to happen? In those movies where they people go to hug and then suddenly the spotlight comes down, and then it's just like, it's like some romantic
you'll
song.
See him. You'll see him, and all he'll say is, "Oh, bloody hell, you're a big boy, aren't you?
You're a big boy, aren't you?"
Like, I was like, "Oh, hi to you as well, Chloe."
I had to make an impact the first time we met, dude. If I just opened the door and went, "Oh, hello there, how are you doing? Welcome to my my fake apartment,"
my fake apartment with no bed, with no bed or bedroom.
Oh God.
God almighty. But no, yeah, you got to do it with style. So I mean, I could have opened up the fucking door and said, "Hey, bag."
You got a real life plate button.
I think can we turn up together at Twitch London, like to make an impression.
Yeah,
just walk in like freaking gangster style.
Oh yeah,
Yo.
all wearing hats.
Yeah. All wearing hats. I've got you
No one
covered.
recognized
Don't worry.
CarvemUp. Who's that? Who's that guy with glasses, a
this
hat,
time,
and a fucking hoodie?
That happened last time. No one recognized him.
no one recognized me because I had a beard, like a longer beard. I had no glasses, no suit, no tie. It took about like 15 people. One guy kissed me on the cheek. He was just like, "What? It's you!" And then
I know who kissed you on the cheek, which is great.
It was
You know
chaos.
what's funny? When you sent me that fucking birthday video
Oh
of
yeah,
like fucking saying happy birthday and shit like that,
yeah.
fucking it took me a second to realize that was you. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I need.
That was
I'll
good,
go
that
full work.
birthday
The
present.
full work.
Will ya?
Well, it's during the
what-
daytime this time. Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
guess.
a 3 till 10 event. Are you guys planning on doing the whole after party, the whole crazy?
Nah.
I mean, I've got a hotel, so I can do whatever.
Yeah.
Really.
I'm
Whatever.
around the corner from it, I think.
Mm.
The
So,
after party is literally just like next door to the main party, so it's not like we have to travel the world or anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm never too fussed about that thing. I mean, there's an after party for the Comic-Con I was at, and I was like, let's go out and get ready for it. We got in 2 hours like in, we fucking ate food and then we was asleep.
Yeah. This
I
is what
know,
I mean.
but
I
it's a
feel
bit
like
different
'cause
like
it's-
this,
it's
isn't
an
it?
earlier start. Well, it's an earlier start. This one, like the Twitch line, is an earlier start because the previous Twitch line was started at like 6 or 7 p.m. So you got to think, oh, you need a good 3 or 4 hours minimum to like really get the most out of it. Really, actually meet as many people as you want. Whereas obviously this is starting at 3 p.m. And that's for people that are like the regular. They
Yeah.
haven't like supported the thing, which I haven't, but you know, I'm still. Yeah. But anyway, so the point is,
What's that? I haven't supported doing them.
well, I was like, I haven't supported it. Wait a minute, I don't want to admit to that. I don't want. It's a great event.
Wow.
Family's cool. I don't. But
Okay,
the
like
point
my
is,
plan for the event is like I get the train down that day, so I don't get into like London till about 1 o'clock. I'll go to my hotel, get checked in, and then probably go somewhere else and meet up for food and stuff before going down there. Because like
it starts at 3.
Yeah, but 3 till 10 is just a bit much. Like,
what do you mean? That's proper. That's proper. Like that's drinking time. What do you think, Clone? You going to be there at 3? I'll be there with you at 3, mate, having a few beers.
Yeah, dude, come meet me at the train station.
We used to come meet me at the train
destroyed
station.
At bloody 10 p.m., mate.
I can open up the fucking train door and be like, "Hey, you're a little boy."
You're a tiny man. Okay, yeah, all right.
We usually all meet up like in a different pub somewhere and get some food and stuff beforehand, and then
that's
like
actually illegal, from what I've heard.
Rock up fashionably late.
Yeah, it's illegal.
Which it's not illegal. You came with us last time, you bellend. What were you on about? You were there in your hobo attire.
What are you talking about? I was in a raincoat. I had a raincoat. It was a good raincoat.
With a raincoat and a beard. You look like the guy from Unbreakable.
Oh, Mr. Glass.
No, the other one.
Samuel Jackson. No. What are you talking about? Or Bruce Willis.
Which
one do you mean? Because both are fucking dashing people. I'll be happy
Bruce
with
Willis. Don't you remember him? Like he just had this raincoat and he looked like.
I mean, I do have the 5 head for Bruce Willis.
God Almighty. Fuck me.
Yeah, it'll be great. That's next week.
This is the first time I've ever compared. Wait, sorry, what?
That's next week.
Sorry, what's the date of it again?
Saturday.
Next week. Next Saturday.
No. Sorry, what's Twitch?
21st.
21st of March.
It's the 21st. Holy shit! I thought it was the 29th or some shit. Hilarious. Okay, that's close. I'm all right, you know.
I'm busy now. I'm not going after all that.
I'm not going. After like
I'm getting my haircut that day.
Clone. Yeah, I'm not there.
Oh shit! No, yeah. Sorry, was the 20? Are you sure? Hold on, Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's next week.
Shit.
Then
you know what? I am
Res
sure
is
about
the day after, the weekend after.
March 21st. Like bloody hell! I didn't realize. I thought it was like.
I like the fact that you didn't believe us enough to go and check on the website right now.
I thought it was the 28th.
These guys don't have a fucking clue what they're talking about.
Sorry,
I don't believe them. I'm going to go and check.
I don't believe anything you guys say. I assume it's just all satire at this point. But well, Doom Eternal's next Friday. So
yeah, don't you mean Animal Crossings?
I don't care for what's coming out your mouth. No. I'm a Doom guy. Although you can dress as a unicorn in Doom now. You guys seen that?
No, I've not seen anything
No.
about
So
new
they've got
Doom
new
at all.
skins. Skins you can buy if you want for the single player experience of dressing up as a big unicorn.
But it's first person, so how would you know?
There's cutscenes that last
Oh.
about 10 seconds a pop. And
That's
then you
worth
then
it
can
then.
choose, or maybe multiplayer. There's like a little small, tiny multiplayer like section of it. I don't know what I think about it. I mean, I don't know. I don't really care.
Do they still center the gun in Doom?
No, but you can have that as an option.
See, because
There's an
that's
option
cool.
that you can do.
That's like
It looks
that's OG.
weird, but it's cool.
Yeah, of course
Yeah,
it
it's
looks
OG.
weird, but that's like OG.
Yeah.
I'm quite excited to play.
I'm really
I
looking forward to it.
I've got the other one, but I've never played it. And you put
If
me
I
off
were you,
playing
I'd
it
play.
because
What?
you put me off playing the other one.
How?
How you were like, oh yeah, well the new Doom's coming out. What do you want to do? Do you really want to play 20 hours of the old Doom and then 20 hours of the new Doom? No, just play the new one, mate.
Look, if you're planning on playing it when it comes out, if you plan on playing when it comes out, then fine. If you don't care about that, then I definitely play the old one. But like, you don't want to.
You've already.
What I will say is, from what I've heard, the latest one is better in every way than the previous one. Like 100%, it's better than every way.
New one, then it'll be good at some point.
Yeah. And there's Resident Evil 3.
It's got a good soundtrack.
Yes, absolutely. Yep. They haven't actually finalized the soundtrack yet. Everyone thinks they have, but then no, I saw a tweet 2 hours ago saying the official game soundtrack is not yet complete.
Oh,
I've literally just seen that.
Surely, like all the music in game is complete because
yeah, of course
it comes
it's
out
complete.
next week.
It's ready, but like I mean, like the official.
The soundtrack will have like other things on. Yeah.
On Spotify, you know that
they were
kind of
doing
thing.
They were doing a concert down in London for it. Like they'd booked out one of the big venues. It's cancelled, so don't worry about it. But it was like next week.
Corona.
It was like so. It looked really cool. I was very tempted to like head down.
My
for
fists are clenched right now. You can see this. I don't know if you can see this on camera. But my fists are actually like angry that I'd love to go and see that.
Just go and squeeze one of those 72,000 toilet rolls you've got, and that will calm you down.
God,
all I heard, your voice like glitched out then, and all I heard was squeeze one of those 72-year-old, and then that was it. That's all I heard, and I was like,
I'm gonna fucking piss myself.
What the fuck?
Oh shit! Oh my god!
Why you just have to squeeze some old man, don't you?
Dear,
you gotta get an old fashioned.
Yeah.
What's your favorite cocktail? Just very quickly going back to
that. My favorite cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I love a lot, but like I'll go with the first one I ever had, and that was a Bloody Mary. I fucking do love a Bloody Mary.
Oh no, mate! Tomato juice.
Yeah, what's wrong with tomato juice?
I drink it. Yeah.
No, I don't know if I go in there, but it's spice. No, I just like it's not one.
Have you ever heard of a Caesar?
It's one to have, like, you know, fucking every millennia.
So what they do in Canada, they have like a Bloody Mary, but it's with clamato juice instead of tomato juice. Do you want to know what the main ingredient of clamato juice is?
Go on.
I'd love to know. Yeah.
It's like it's like clam juice.
Oh, great.
So it's like this fishy taste to it, and it's called a Caesar, and it's like a Bloody Mary, but it's got like a bit of fish in it.
Yeah, I do know about this.
I'd be all over that like a rash. I'd do
Would
that,
you?
Yeah.
Would this I'll get you one, mate. I will get you one. I will get you a Caesar. I will bring you a Caesar back from Canada.
Yeah, I will. Can. Yeah, I'm all over that like a rash.
I want you to drink it on stream.
Yeah, please. Yeah,
it's on the list.
It's on you. Okay.
What about you? What's your favorite drink?
It's so tough because the problem is I go to this thing called Runfest every it's in London, which I actually highly recommend you guys if you ever get a chance and you want an extra day or an extra day out basically. It's a bunch of rums in London. You go there, it's like £50, but you have unlimited rum tastings, and they have so many different cocktails that you have there. They have so many different stands and stalls, and there's a bunch of them there that they. Yeah, well, they have a bunch of them there that's like coffee flavored rum with like a slice of orange and like a light liqueur or something. And you'd have it and you'd be like, this is amazing. This is delicious. What is
Got one
this? And they
in
go, well, this is this,
Manchester,
this, and this.
like next
And then I
week.
forget, check it out. It's very good. Rum Fest. Very, very good.
Do you want
But
to come to Rumfest?
if it was a homemade cocktail, I'm a very simple guy. Gin and tonic is a very classic. It's a classic, I'd probably go
Okay.
for that. But any of the ones that I've had at Rumfest, top those, I just don't know what they're called because they give you 3 of them in the space of 2 minutes, and then you're off to the next stand. So I don't know what's what. Right now, Jake is just staring at the monitor with
I've
with
just
with awe.
found the Rumfest
I'm
official Manchester
trying.
Rum
I'm telling
Festival
you,
2020.
if you guys honestly, if you guys can get to Rumfest this year, I will 100% be there. It's a London event. It is really, really
Let's
good.
see
It is
which
6
one's in.
hours. It
Will
is 6
you
hours of
let me
drinking.
crash on your couch?
No.
Right. Well,
Just get a B&B.
It would be weird,
Little-
but it would be very, very cheap to get an Airbnb. But it is a very, very good event. It's fantastic.
Let's
I
see
highly recommend it.
Rumfest London.
Yep, it's about £50, and it's in October or
In
November-ish time.
October.
Yep, I've told many people about it. We
There's the
normally
Rum
go.
and Reggae Festival in London on the 18th of
No,
April.
it's not that.
I know
All
UK
right,
Rumfest,
it's
16th to the 18th of October
That's
at
it.
the
That's the one.
ILEC Conference Centre.
Mm-hmm. And
Mate.
I've been there 3 years in a row,
Have you?
and I go with about 6 to 8 people, and it is absolutely fantastic. Fantastic.
That could be really fun.
And you might be like,
that.
oh, I don't know if I like rum enough. They have so many
I like
cocktails, so
rum
many different
enough.
types,
That's not a
so many
question.
different things to taste, and it's 6 hours of drinking in small measures, like quarters of a shot and whatnot. It's fantastic. I highly recommend it.
I'm
Not bad.
psyched. Let's do it.
Yeah, it's not
Clone,
bad.
I'm booking you in.
I'm booked to you. Go for it.
I'll just
What,
send you the
Bellends
invoice.
to the fucking.
Yeah.
All right.
Can we just do? Can we just do
Bellends
the
on tour.
podcast down there?
Yeah.
That'd be
Well,
amazing.
Why don't we
the last,
tell-
the last
hey,
2
hey, hey,
years.
Well, how about
The
this
last
for an
2 years
idea?
I've gone in a suit.
How about this for an idea, right? Just throwing it out there. We go down there, we all meet up, all that kind of stuff. We do a live show, broadcast it onto the channel, and also let people know where we're going to be so we actually have a live audience. How about that? And everyone's eating and everything.
I'll tell you right now, after you've been drinking rum for 6 hours, you'll want to go home. before you schedule meeting up with viewers. I swear to God, you will want to be like, okay, I'm
They're doing
done.
it along with us. And then at the end, we can all be like, right, we're all fucked. We're on the same level. Let's all go.
It honestly, if anyone is listening, it's a fantastic like experience. There's no nobody's allowed to get drunk there in terms of like sloshy or kind of disgustingly drunk or like abusive or any of that kind of stuff. If you're seen to do any of that kind of stuff, you're immediately kicked out. So Clone he's out of it.
Not a lightweight.
But no, you go to each stand and they tell you the different types of rum. They tell you the different types of flavors you should be tasting. They give you like their entire range. So if they have 12, 15, 18, 21, yada yada yada, all the different years. And these are rums that sometimes they're about £300 a bottle, and you end up drinking a shot of it. It's
Oh wow,
it's crazy. And they have tasting sessions, and they take you to the distillery, and they tell you all about it. And yeah, it's a fantastic experience. It's really good.
Well, I'll just take Emily with me, so she's not going to be drinking it.
There you go.
And yeah,
That
I
would be
get
the worst
double the shot.
experience ever.
I did that at Brewdog at the fucking beer tasting, and they had
Yeah.
10 different beers that were like not on the menu.
Oh
going
yeah.
through the chart of like
Yeah.
light to really, really dark stout. That was off the scale of darkness. Insane. And Emily was driving, and it was for my birthday, so I drank hers as well. So I had basically 10 third glasses of beer, and I was fucked.
Yeah.
So bring on Rumfest. Bring a friend that doesn't drink, but sign him up.
I highly recommend.
What a name. Trailer Happiness's frontman, Sly Augustin, shakes up a few cocktails to Strat Rumfest. It says Strat, it's meant to say start. This is on their official website. It's like Strat Rumfest. This was after the rum.
When you go there,
off with a bang.
Yeah. It's you know, it's very good, but it's yeah, that's expected.
I love it. I want it.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm down.
We should do it.
I'm looking at tickets.
I think it's about time now, isn't it? I mean,
it's about time we book the tickets, we get out of here, and we
we
call it a day. Is it getting longer every week? I think it is at this point. You know.
Yeah, my bladder's screaming me.
Oh, this one's gone long. I didn't realize we've gone on. We've gone on for 2 hours. We had 2 weeks.
Can we have an intervention for Jake next week?
An intervention or an intermission for you to have a piss?
Oh God, yeah, I need intermission. Really do.
No, that's fine. But we had 2 weeks to cover up on because
exactly, we gave the full
because
we'll get me some public pads next time, so I could just piss in the corner.
Yeah, it's okay, mate. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
All right, I'll just burst my body and urine in my bloodstream. Oh yeah, look at these little wee guys. Fuck off.
Well, thank you everyone for listening to the podcast.
It's been great. Fantastic. It's been great.
What's
is that word? Is that really your best one? Come on, Carve. You're not Barry White. You could do it.
What do you mean? I don't. What do you mean?
What do you mean? I'm doing my
Statham. Say what?
You know, Jason Statham's from where where I live. just do that accent.
You're
what, Jason Statham?
Just Statham, son. What?
There's a big fish out there.
Look at you. What? Look at you. Okay.
Call Megan.
You come in here, right? And you look like you. Okay.
And I look like me.
All right. This is supposed to be a stealth mission, all right? Look at you. Okay. You're fucked.
Thanks everyone for listening to today's podcast. It's been awesome. We'll be back next week at same time, 8 o'clock on Wednesday. Please do. Whoa. Every time it gets a little bit raunchy at the end of the podcast.
Oh dear, it's a Royal Rumble.
Please
one
do
of those guys I'm gonna get on the fucking report down the line.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe and comment and help us make this better. No,
yeah,
don't. Just fuck it. Fuck it. It's shit. It's shit, mate. Don't bother.
Shit.
Right.
You'll find me and Carl jerking off behind plant pots in a hotel lobby.
Yeah.
After Rumfest. Oh, yes. I just seen it come up on the feed. Carve's head.
Royal Rumble Fest.
Rumble Fest. Hey! Guys, thank you so much. We'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye, everybody.
Later. It's been a good one.
Yeah, and remember, you do the hand stuff.
Do the hands. 3, 2.
Hey, bye.
Hands off. We're all just joking.